Alright guys, just wanted to give you an update. I made a trip today. I went to the mecca of all the handy guys out there, handymen, handy shop folks out there, blacksmiths, tinkerers. I went to Harbor Freight. Yes, I went to Harbor Freight. I went to Harbor Freight because Rob Garman, a.k.a. Grandadz Forge, gave me some gift cards. And those gift cards were burning a hole in my pocket. I needed something, and I decided I was going to go get it. Well then, as always, when you go to Harbor Freight, you find stuff that you don't need, but you end up deciding you want it when you get there. So I decided I needed some other stuff. So I wanted to fill you in on what stuff I got from Harbor Freight today. First off, this is probably something that I'm going to share because I'm going to use my wife's thing. But I got this specifically for my bride. It is a Pittsburgh ball peen hammer. It's 24 ounce. I'm going to strip and torch the handle and hit it with some oil so that it will not hurt her hand when she is playing around in the forge herself. I'm also going to clean up and face it for her so that it will be good and smooth for her so that she can do some forging work herself. But my bride is a whole lot smaller than I am. I'm almost 6'4", almost 350, and she is a foot tall or a foot shorter than I am. I'm a foot taller than she is, and I outweigh her by a lot. She's a tiny little thing, and her tiny little thing is not going to very capably, very comfortably swing any of my hammers. So I got her own little hammer so that she can play around in the shop and not feel like she's aching just from lifting the weight of my hammers over and over and over again. So got her little Pittsburgh hammer so she's got something to play with. This is the thing that I actually went for. I needed some epoxy, and Harbor Freight had 5-minute epoxy, quick setting as they say, epoxy that dries in 5 minutes, works on metal, ceramic, glass, stone, wood, plastic, paper. It forms a permanent water-resistant bond and is transparent when dry, all according to the back. Use caution, it says, to prevent injury, may cause skin sensitization or eye irritation with contact. In case of eye contact, flush with water for 15 minutes and contact physician. Wash thoroughly after use. If swallowed, immediately contact physician and show tablet, label, package. Keep out of reach of children. Save these cautions and instructions distributed by Harbor Freight Tools from Camarillo, California. That's my infomercial. Safety Sunday, as it were. Sorry, James, I'm stealing it. When you're using epoxy, happy, fun stuff to remember. So I needed some epoxy because I've got some handle scales to put on. And quite frankly, the epoxy that I had was cheap and it was garbage. And it never did harden up. It just kind of formed a gumminess. And it was almost like bubble gum when it was finished. And that was after 24 hours of cure time. And it still never hardened. I don't know what was going on with it. It was cheap stuff. Apparently I got a bad batch, or it was old or something. But I needed some more epoxy, and I had gift cards. Yay, Rob! Thank you! Anyway, I had gift cards, and I needed epoxy, so I went for epoxy. And guess what? This 3-ounce each package was on sale for $7.99 right now. So guys, if you got a Harbor Freight nearby you, it's on sale right now as of October 11th. It's almost the 12th now of 2018.
Don't forget your 20% off coupon.
Don't forget your 20% off coupons because I forgot my coupons and I couldn't find one online fast. when we were at the register, and we had been out running around for a while, so we just wanted to get done. So, anyway, got this. Needed it. If you need epoxy, I have not yet used this, but for the most part, when it comes to Harbor Freight stuff, I haven't had problems with the Harbor Freight stuff when it comes to chemicals. They're pretty good. So, yeah, just my endorsement. It's on sale. Get you some. Also, I didn't need it, but I decided I wanted one really bad.
Hey, you have to use Rob's quote with this, because once you thunk it, you gotta do it.
Yeah, once I thunk it, I gotta do it. I thunk it, so I gotta do it. Becky and I just recently did a remodel on our closet in our bedroom, and it's dark in the closet now, and I saw these things, and I was like, hey, that's pretty handy. So it looks like a regular light switch. You can mount it either with screws or with magnets or with Velcro tape, all of which is provided, and you just flip that thing on, and man, oh man, that's bright. Powers with, 4 AAA batteries, which are included, if you can tell. So, got those things. And then lastly, it's something I've been wanting for a while, but I hadn't been able to twist my arm to get it. So thank you, Rob, because you gave me the funds, so I got it. I wanted a stamping set. This is the Pittsburgh 36-piece, 3/8-inch steel stamping set with high characters. It comes in an organized protective case, and it comes with a lifetime warranty. That's what kind of sealed the deal for me, was that it had a lifetime warranty on it. I know, guys, that when we are blacksmithing, we are stamping into hot steel, even though this says it's high carbon steel, even though this says that it's good quality product. It's Harbor Freight, guys. And we are using something that is really stinking hot, and we are pounding something that is not really stinking hot into something really stinking hot. We are going to eventually start wearing these things down, and if there's a lifetime warranty on it, with no receipt necessary, I can go in and say, hey, this is not working very well anymore. Can I please trade it out? And they will give me another one. So, it comes in this fancy little case. It's not really fancy. It's a just plastic case, but it holds all of the pieces. They are, as far as I'm concerned, having checked all these things out, they're pretty good. They're heavy. This whole box probably weighs, I'm going to guess, about 4 or 5 pounds for this little box of each one of these punches or stamps. It's not super long, so yeah, you're gonna have your hands pretty hot or pretty close to that steel that's really stinking hot. But it's got all the letters. It's got the and sign, and the ampersand, I believe is the correct word for it. And it's also got the numbers 0 through 8. Because, guys, if you don't know this, you can turn that number 6 upside down and make your 9.
Tip of the day.
Yeah, tip of the day. So, I got my set of stamps. And I'm happy with it, guys. I really am. I like them. In fact,
You actually did a test run.
I did a test run. My wife.
Where'd it go?
I put it on the stack of other leather. Let me get it. My wife, guys, is doing leather. So we have some leather around the house that a friend of mine who is a leather worker was nice enough to give us, and so I just decided I was going to toss this on here with the overall Forge touch mark, as it were, until I get a touch mark. I just decided to give it one whack with that little ball peen hammer on my wooden table over here. Into this leather. I didn't treat it with water first or anything like that, which you're supposed to soften this stuff up before you stamp it with stuff, but I didn't. And you know what? I'm happy with the transfer that it puts out. It's good, clear transfer. I can't complain, guys. The set of the stamp was, I believe, $22.99 or something like that, plus tax. If you have your 20% off coupon, you get 20% off of that. But at $22, $23 for this set of stamps, high carbon, lifetime warranty, can you really go wrong, guys? Anyway, that's my update. That's my haul. Thank you, Rob. I really appreciate it, brother. Guys, I'm getting out there and working. Oh, by the way, another thing I did today was refilled the propane. Yeah, I've got propane for the forge again. Yay! So I can actually get out there and finish some work on some of these knives that I've got sitting, waiting, ready to harden. So I'm going to be drilling some holes tomorrow for some pins. And now that I've got epoxy for the scales, and I've got some pin material, and I've got a whole bunch of oil that I can do some quenching in, I can be able to actually do some heat treating, so I can get some hardened blades. So yeah, guys, get out there, do some work whenever you get the chance. This has been an awesome community of guys that have helped me out and blessed me greatly with all of these tools and all of these ways to be able to get out there and do some work that it's so much fun, and it's so awesome to be able to let that creativeness out. You've got that passion for creativity inside of you. As Rob says, if you thunk it, now you got to do it. If it's in you, guys, let it out. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And God bless you guys. Thanks for watching. Give me a like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good junk. Pastor Josh here, signing off.